most people, all people chose 100%. So let me start with Daria, the reason why you voted yes, and it's 100%.
Uh, Thank you, Justine. I think I'll recommend 100% because it is a worthwhile kind of a program that makes you grow individually and even have a lot when it comes to skill practice and gaining skills. Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else? Godwin, Timothy?
If I may go, Justin, thank you for the question. And I surely will 100% recommend the program to any youth that is out there looking to be an entrepreneur or a job seeker, because now this is such a program that will source you up when you've got the skills and the potential to, get through the entrance and the exit so smoothly and when you are needed to. Because you'll be also taught how to handle interview platforms, people from diverse communities and societies. That's why it's the Global Youth Forum. Uh, Under the model for work is also mine to advise which to go for, because it will help us understand what projects look like for an entrepreneur like I. You see, I'm wearing a t-shirt that came from the GYF due to hands-on participation and stuff. And in the 21st century, my friend Justin, you can concur with me that only skills and hands-on uh, job will get you somewhere. Thank you for the uh, question, Justin. I surely would recommend 100 to anyone.
Thank you, Godwin. I'm going to launch another question. Let's continue. Let's continue voting. Okay. In a scale of 1 to 5, how beneficial was the program to you? And three people, it was a scale of 4, and then 5 voted 4. No, 4 people voted for 5, and then 3 4. So let me go to Timothy and say why it chose Henans between 4 and 5. I'm not sure which it chose. Yeah.
All
Yes,
right, thank you so
Timothy.
much. Yeah, hi, Jesse. Hi, everyone. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to express myself in terms of why I chose five. The reason why I chose five is this. Um, this particular program has helped me to self-develop myself with the rigorous tasks and of course the challenge that was really in between each month. That's helped me to reorganize myself, helped me to um, helped me to utilize every given opportunity. So for me, individually, I know that I've grown. Individually, I know that I've really upskilled myself. So the University of Life Skill, it's really something that has made me to um, be more than where I used to be before now. Thank you.
Thank you. Let me go to Joanne.
Hello everyone. So the reason why I scaled it to 5 is because molding for work, it pushed me out of my comfort zone, and I was able to give a structure to my idea, and that made me do more of what I would have never thought I would do with my idea.
Okay, thank you so much. The final question. 10 more seconds. Okay, as you can see, the top three skills you gained from the molding for work. Number one was problem solving, and then we come to time management, effective communication, working in a team, and resource mobilization was last one. Let me start with Gittens or Peter to share why you chose any three skills from this modeling for work, and how did you manage to gain these skills from this program? James? Okay, anyone to unmute and share, please?
Yes, sorry, I was distracted somewhere else. That's why. So the reason why I choose these three molding for work is it gives us a lot of impression on time management, effective communication, and even also the uh, the resource management as well. So those are my top three things that I can say it, and it is really changed some of the the avid life that I have before, and based on time management. Thank you for molding forward. I'm a scholar of class of 226, still on enrollment, and I'm also serving as a Secretary General for class of 226. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
James. Karim? The final person to share.
Can I chip in, Justin?
Yes, please. Can you take 20 seconds and share?
Okay, so for me, the program has been very okay because it has taught me the entire setup of the grounds up entrepreneurship. Because now, among all the choices that you have made for our selection, only resource mobilization that I can say that I've failed at, and I'm trying to do it practically, not theoretically. Because now I've got a winner's basket and the entire team, 15 members, just looking forward for a graduation and some source of income, and we are off to go. There's the same way Monty Peter says. So for me, only resource mobilization, and I can put myself at 10%. The others, I'm good to go. Thanks for the M4W.
Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing. So now we are going to start our session for today. And as we said, this is a very special day and a very special occasion. I'm happy to see all the members who have joined today. Thank you for creating time. So your moderator for today, I'm Justin Mokua, a lifetime member of Global Youth Forum. This is an organization which I joined long before, around 2022. And I'm still here and I will still be here. So you come back in 2060, 2080, I'll be here. So let me give you a brief history about my journey from molding for work, at Global Youth Forum as a volunteer up to now. So I joined GYF in 2022, just as a member, one of the WhatsApp groups. Later on, I became a volunteer in 2023. I worked for 1 year and then I became the volunteer of the year in 2023 because of the work I did. And one of the achievements was getting more than 150 members to register as students for the Molding for Work class of 2023, the first class when we started this program. And I'm happy to see some of those students doing well outside there. So In 2024, I was appointed as the Sports for SDG coordinator. And one of the things that I learned from GYF is the confidence to speak in front of people. When I joined, I could not unmute or turn on my camera and speak, but the self-confidence I gained from GYF really helped me through this journey. After my graduation, I got an opportunity somewhere in an international NGO to go and work as an intern. And one of the things they requested was a recommendation letter. And because I knew the work I had done at GYF, I came back to the CEO and founder. I requested for the recommendation letter, and I'm happy that they wrote for me the recommendation letter and I got the opportunity. When I got the opportunity, it was a 6 months opportunity. I worked for the 6 months. They knew after 6 months now, I'm going back again home to look for another opportunity. But again, each and every time we met with Peter and our former chair, may he rest in peace, they always told me, once you get there, go and work hard, that you don't come back again looking for an opportunity. They give you an opportunity after the 6 months. But that didn't happen. It happened in another way. So as I was working in my 3rd month, a colleague of mine came to me and asked, Justin, there's an opportunity somewhere, and I've seen the work you do. We had never spoken to the colleague there. I normally saw him, we interact during meetings and do work together. So there was no interaction. And I've seen the work you do, and I'm really impressed. There's someone who is looking for a person to go and work somewhere. Kindly share with me your CV if you are comfortable to go and work. And I said, why not? I shared. So after completing my internship, I got that opportunity. I never went for an interview. I never did anything. It's only the CV that I sent to this guy, and then this guy sent to someone. So that chance or that opportunity gave me so many reasons in life that anytime you are doing something, there's someone who is watching. So for me, when I was working at that organization, I never knew there's someone who is watching what I'm doing. That every time I come in the morning, I do this and that. Someone is watching, and I was impressed with what I do. So one of the things which I would encourage you is that right now, I know you have gone through the program, and this program, to be very honest, is not easy. You started so many students, 24. Right now, you are 12 students who are going to graduate. So you can imagine 50% left the program even before it started. So you can see how committed and determined you are until you have reached this point. I know so many opportunities that are going to come up for you. And one of the things I encourage you, please never give up, continue applying, and consistency matters. In as much as you are disciplined, consistency also matters in terms of application, in terms of everything you do. You can't do something today and then you stop doing it. So let's look at the numbers of the statistics in 2025, sorry. So 396 applications were received. And out of the 396 applications for the modeling for work, only 28 students got selected. So you can imagine from 396 to 28. And from 28, 24 started the program. So 4 students never started this program. Later on, within the course of the program, some left. And right now we have 12 students who are graduating, and I want to say congratulations for making it here. At this point, I want now to welcome our chair to give us the opening remarks before we start this session. Welcome, Chair, Professor Sir Denson Otiamba.
Thank you, Justin. I appreciate the way you are coordinating this program and the fact that you have declared you're a life member of GYF. It makes me feel very proud of you. And I've worked with you in a few places, and I can testify that you are a very dependable gentleman. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me much pleasure to join you today during this auspicious occasion of the graduation of Molding for Work class of 2025. This is a new role I'm playing as the chair of the Global Youth Forum Board of Trustees. I was privileged to step into the shoes of our founding chair and friend, Gareth Davis, who has since rested. And I want to appreciate his leadership, a lot of the work that he did in developing the governance structures of Global Youth Forum and all the key areas that GYF is concerned about. I want to give him credit. He laid a firm foundation, and my responsibility is to move this work to the next level. And so welcome to the graduation of class of 2025. I would like to appreciate all of you. As you have seen from the statistics, it's quite clear that there are so many applications, actually 396 of them, and then 28 were selected, then 24 started, and here you are. 12 of you are still standing. I think we need to salute you. We salute your resilience. We salute your drive. The fact that you got into the business and you did not look back. I know that the process has been very rigorous. I had a chance to facilitate one of the sessions. You had to do pre-lesson assignments. Then you had to attend class. And then you had assignments again to be done after that. And so we salute your staying power, your consistency, and the discipline that you brought in to bear. And as we congratulate your well-earned achievement, we hope that through this process, the ideas you had from the beginning have been clarified. Maybe it's clear to you now whether you are the kind who is going to create a job or to start a business. By now, it should be clear to you what your SDG project is going to look like. You should also be thinking about sending word out there to other young people who might benefit from this program. So I'm really proud of all of you, and I want to wish you my warmest congratulations on behalf of the Board of Trustees of Global Youth Forum. Thank you very much, and may God bless you all. Back to you, Justin.
Thank you so much, Prof. If there's one of the things which I enjoy most during these sessions is the words from Prof. I normally do enjoy the words of wisdom, the words of encouragement. So it's a great honor to have Prof here, and we really appreciate. At this point now, I want to go to the graduates and see how the program was. You share your testimonial. Did you enjoy this program? How hard was it? Can you recommend? Now, I want you to share so that there's someone outside there watching, you can understand what's molding for work. Since the 2026 applications are still on, to get this chance and then make an application. Let me start with Raria. You have only 2.5 minutes.
Thank you, Justin, for the opportunity. Thank you, Professor, for that wonderful word, especially the encouragement part and the recognition of our commitment and endurance throughout the process. Mine is, just to start with, I'm very excited. for quite a while, it's one thing that I really stuck with and seen to completion. I can say that because when I began the journey of molding for work, I never knew I'll come to an end. But again, today, standing here among these 12 graduates, it's a huge milestone for me. I may not have gotten the exact thing that I signed up for when I joined. I wanted to get employed, but through the process, I learned a lot and I came out with a passion project that I'm working towards. And it's something that's actually making me not only be employed, but also looking at employing others. So it's a wonderful thing. I will recommend, and I'm happy to be here with my fellow graduates. So thank you, and back to you, Justin.
Thank you, Raria. Let's clap for Raria. She was the valedictorian for the 2025 graduating class. Let's clap for her. Guys, let's clap for Raria. Well done, Raria. Congratulations. Joanne?
Hello everyone. I hope you're all doing well. So my journey with molding for work, it has been an amazing journey. And first of all, I was not sure of where my interests and where my passions were going to get me. But through this molding for work journey, it has really taught me that your passion is not just something that you enjoy doing, but it is something that can become your profession, your enterprise, and even a solution to a problem in your community. And I have learned a lot. It has been a journey of learning about entrepreneurship, about partnerships, and how to get a structure for your idea. And I took that personal, and I was able to give a structure to an idea that I had in my heart. And so far, so good. The idea is coming along well. I might not be where I am when I started, but at least I am still building. I'm still trying to figure things out. And as a graduate, I am looking for more opportunities. I'm looking for mentorship and also for partnership and for resources that are going to help me to get my idea into a new level, and also get my idea to come up with opportunities for other young people. Thank you.
Thank you, Joanne. Let's appreciate Joanne, our second student. Well done, Joanne. Let me go to Godwin.
Godwin is here. So for me, I am the founder of Winners Basket Foundation, which aims to solve the SDG problem under SDG number 2, where we do a free soil and irrigation water testing to initiatives or organizations like the Kenya Agriculture and Livestock Research Organization, whereby we aim to give the farmer the real chemistry behind their soils and water, so that they get to modify that and improve their yield. That one is for the farmers. Winners Basket, we are measuring three categories of persons in our communities. Secondly, we deal with kids, whereby we got an initiative called the We Can Win initiative, whereby I walk through schools or engage kids wherever we meet and get to inform them of their hidden potential inside them, so that they get to tap and get to find people like us and know how to go about their future, and they can also win and embrace that mindset. Finally, I handle the youths, whereby we also talk real life youth issues, so that I will get to find the answers at the grassroots levels. I can attest that most of us being youths in this platform, we face one or so similar issues, despite the diverse backgrounds that we come from. So now that I've come from a humble parts of the country, I've got so much to teach somebody else and make them understand that the background never an issue, but forward forever mentality. So that's what we do with youths. I've got a song that I did with some youths back here, so that I also incorporated the SDGs aspect that you can also see in my t-shirt. Since I came to know what this is, it has been part of me, and I'm looking forward to resource mobilize, so that I get to officiate the initiative, the foundation, so that I get to have an account that I get to transact and have got a cash flow to continue scaling and doing what I do best with Winners Basket. Thank you, Justin. Back to you.
Thank you, Godwin. Let's appreciate him. Let me go to Timothy.
All right, thank you so much, Justin. For me, here is Timothy in Nigeria. So, I'm the founder and CEO of Greenfield Nigerian Venture. We are dealing with crop farmers across Nigeria, northern part of Nigeria, providing access to finance and of course access to market for those farmers. So far, my journey with Moving Forward, when I started, I was thinking something that I would not be able to meet up with because of my current role. And so far, I've been opportunity to meet a lot of super intelligent and super intelligent scholar across the globe that was part of the trainer, which will help us to structure a lot of activities so far. Most of the activities and lessons that I've taken so far during the classes, it's something that I would say is top notch because these are things that we really can't even get in the university, in the four walls of the university. But these scholars and these professionals actually volunteer their time, energy, and resources to put us into shape. For me, I think so far I've gained a lot from the very start of this particular program. It has helped me to look at different lengths of life in terms of the journey of an entrepreneur and of course the journey of somebody that is searching for a growth in career. So that's a level of diversification has kind of link up with me to really look at these lenses and see how I could make the right choice as time goes. For me, I think so far I've learned a lot. So Living for Work has been a great platform for me to really explore and then recommend for each and every one in the continent of Africa, each youth, yeah, young person that are looking for such opportunity to grow professionally and internationally as well. This platform has really give me an opportunity to try, even where I was in doubt, thinking of right from the very the people actually we are people CEO and founder of Global Youth Forum mentioned that 2024 set of 2024 2025 2023 2024 set just only one person succeeded to graduate on the class. So it's something that really bring a lot of curiosity, plus a lot of curiosity in me. And then I was thinking it's something that I can really meet up. It's something that I could, is it something that we collectively here as graduates can really achieve to the very end. I was so super proud of each and every one of us that are here at P because we actually did not let anyone along the way. We try to work as a team to see that we all grow together and we all graduate together. So for me, I'm super proud that today we are graduating, and I'm super proud that we are trained by good things, good hands. The professionals that are here, the trainers are actually excellent, and they have their superpower. They brought in their A game, and to we all students that are here, we can tell you at a go that so much impact was really made to us. And we're ready to deploy this impact across the world and of course be great ambassadors to just global youth forum and moving forward. Thank you so much, Justin. Over to you.
Thank you, Timothy. Let's appreciate him. Wonderful. Boy, James.
Hi,
Okay, absent. I'm notified is not around. Let me go to Caleb.
All right. Let me hope that you can hear me. Right now, I'm in the field somewhere, so I apologize. My camera will not keep on throughout the whole session. Thank you very much for this very time where we have this very graduation. It has been so good throughout this very journey. It was not easy, surely. Having all these very challenges, when you go through these very old challenges, it hasn't been so easy. That's why you find very few people here. So one of the things that I took from this very program is being consistent. Yeah, of course we saw that intensity uh, consistent beats intensity. So when we were seeing that, I saw that once someone is consistent in something that you're doing, you finally gain something that's very important. So being consistent, especially in the work that you're doing, being consistent in the passion project that you have, it's something that became so much powerful in this very program. Likewise, when we come to the part of financial management, when we're in that very field, sometimes we complain or we say that there is no finance. We have financial problem, but that's not a problem. Surely, sometimes you can start small with a small thing that you have, and you find that at the end of it all, you've become someone so great or so powerful, or someone that will keep being remembered for. So one of the biggest challenge that we meet as youth is just the way that we manage our finances. So throughout this very program, other thing that I came to learn is standing out to mentor other youth and children. So it became as a something powerful thing to me, and in such way I stand as a person who can surely be able to go out and mentor other youth and children. So when we talk of the ability to use technology, it was something that could be a challenge to me, and when we came to that very field of how to effectively use technology, yes, it is one of the things that can make us stand even now. When you check out on our profiles, we 12 people, surely we can now be able to use technology in the right way. Of course, I cannot fail to say that I can recommend molding for work, though it's a bit difficult for many people to manage this very program. However, once you become successful in this very program, you achieve more. Thank you very much. We keep progressing, and it's a great pleasure to each one of us. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Caleb. Let's appreciate him. Let me now go to Gittens. Gittens Ochiro, please unmute and share your testimony. We want to hear from you, to appreciate you, and to encourage us from your story. Okay, let me go to Gittens. If you can hear us, please unmute. Nixon. I can't see Nixon from my end. Let me now go to Vincent. Okay, I see the moderator for the session is saying they're around. Please unmute. If you can hear me, Gittens, Nixon, Vincent. This is a special day. It's a special occasion. So we want to hear from you. How was the molding for work? How was this journey? It's your chance now to share your story.
I'd be joining. I'd be unmuting briefly. Let me finish up something here. Then in the next like 10 minutes, I'll be done with what I'm doing.
Okay. Nixon? Anguche, Nixon?
Sorry about that. My device just had some issues. I was trying to connect back. Am I audible? Just
Sorry, we can't hear you, Nixon. Yes, carry on. I can see you.
is my audio audible?
Perfect. Yeah, carry on.
All right. Sorry for inconvenience. I just developed some technical hinges here, but I'm deeply grateful to be one of the graduates for the Molding for Work program today. Before joining this program, and ideas, but I'm grateful that and skills and practical knowledge to turn those ideas into action. In leadership, entrepreneurship, communication, teamwork, and problem solving, I've also learned that we should not only focus on looking for the job opportunities, rather, we should also create for ourselves and for others. So my experience inspired me to develop waste to wealth clean solution that I am founding. It is in its early stages of foundation. I have a vision of turning waste into economic opportunities so that it can help create opportunities for the youth and protect our environment. The Molding for Work team, mentors, facilitators, and fellow participants for the lessons and support throughout this journey. As we graduate today, I am with immense gratitude, confidence, and a greater sense of purpose. This is not the end, it is the beginning of another new chapter of creating. Thank you, Molding for Work, for molding me for work and for a purpose. I am grateful and I'm ready. I'm just getting started. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Nixon. Let's appreciate him. Great. Vincent? This Vincent, James, Enoch. Vincent, absent. I'm informed. James?
Is it me?
Reactive. In order to be proactive is to face the situation of
No, not you, James. The other James. And no? Okay. Any student who is graduating today and has not spoken, I've not called out your name, please raise your hand so that I can see you, please. Any student? Okay. At this point, again, I want to appreciate you. Those are very great testimonies. We are so proud of you as a GYF family and the mentors and everyone outside here. We are so proud of you. Go now and create your own jobs. Go and find a job. And then when you come back here, giving a testimony next year to 2026 graduating class, they'll be so happy to hear from you. At this point now, let me get to hear from our mentors, our teachers, who have done a great job. For us students, we came here, we knew nothing, but our mentors, our teachers, and our coaches have really done an amazing job. And I can see they're here. I want to start from, okay, let me start from Sue. And let me give you a very brief story because I've interacted more with her. The moment I joined GYF, Sue was our mentor, me, Millicent, and some other members. She has worked with us. And one of the things I came to appreciate so much is that let's take this opportunity. There is no another place you can get this opportunity to interact with this kind of people. So the moment we interacted with her, so later on, she introduced me to a coach whom up to now I work with her this journey. So if I was to approach Sue and say, I want you to connect me with a coach or a mentor, I'm pretty sure I could have paid a lot of money to access, even to access Sue, Martina, Casti, Prof, and everyone else. So this was a great opportunity for us to interact with them. And I know going forward, we'll continue interacting and sharing your stories with them. Welcome, Sue.
Wow, those are lovely words about all of us mentors. And I'm so glad you brought that up because I often say that one conversation with someone who will listen and help you will help you move mountains. And I get the pleasure of doing that, as do Kirsty and Martina and Benson. Nice to meet you all virtually. For those who don't know me, just let me quickly show you. You saw me waving the pom-poms. I'm the mentor with pom-poms because I started it over a decade ago because people weren't celebrating their successes. And Peter's already written on LinkedIn about how we got connected through LinkedIn, which is, it's always wonderful story about that. But when he asked me on to take on phase two, I thought, oh, okay, what am I going to do? These people have had 8 sessions of deep learning about basically how to take control of your own career, your own professional development beyond your educational degrees and certificates. And I wondered, I talked to Peter, he and I chatted about it, and we decided to try to do something. It had to be streamlined for you all. It had to be at a certain time you were used to meeting, which I'm in the US on the East Coast, was easy for me to make do. And I also bring program evaluation experience. So I brought in evidence-based feedback as a mentor. And each of you who are on here may remember I showed lists of people and where you were, did you submit, where you were ranked, not to make value judgments, but to give you the feedback about how you were doing and how you could help each other. And each time we had 3 sessions, you all made dramatic progress. I was really, really happy to see that Peter's vision of something targeted in phase 2 could get you all the progress you needed, focusing on money raising first, because Peter said to me over a year and a half ago, Sue, if they can't raise money, how are they going to do their work? I wrote that Joan said passion, you can turn your passion into a profession, but no one hires you, or almost no one hires, just because you're passionate about something. Let me stop there again. Thank you for the lovely words. I'm very honored to be part of this, and I will be there for phase 2 in the 2026, did I get the numbers right? Yeah, 2026 cohort, when Kirsty, Martina, and everybody else do their hard work over the next year. Thanks, Justin. You're muted, Justin. We can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I thank you so much, Sue. We really appreciate your words of wisdom, the mentorship you have provided to GIF, to students. We really do appreciate. Let me now welcome Martina.
Thank you, Justin. Hello, everybody. It's lovely to see you all again, fellow mentors, Benson, Justin, and all the graduates. So first and foremost, I want to congratulate you all. I mean, that is amazing work you have done to succeed and come to the end of this program, which hopefully will have built your personal skills, but not just your personal skills, but also your skills to get you ready for jobs for the future or creating these businesses of the future. I wrote down, just as we were talking, just a few notes. First, what Nixon said, I really do believe that this is just the start of your journey. So even if you have come to this program hoping to achieve something, but you didn't yet achieve it, never lose hope, because this is just the start. Your opportunities can come in the future. You might not have it now, but you can have and seek it out in the future. Be willing to go out, seek the opportunities, ask, but also be open to receive. So that's, I guess, my main point for you. Never lose hope. Even if you don't have it now, it does not mean that you won't have it in the future. So I'm delighted to hear that you also are now becoming mentors yourselves. I mean, that's just wonderful. I mean, that's amazing. And there's a saying that you may know this saying, it's teach from where you are. So that means whatever you know, teach from where you are, teach what you know, and never stop learning. And when you learn, share that knowledge and inspire your community around you as well. So that's for me. I just want to say really congratulations to you all, and I wish you every success in the future, and never lose hope. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Martina. Prof?
Thank you. I'm really glad to be associated with such eminent colleagues who have been mentoring this class. I would like to have some bragging rights that the CEO of GIF is my mentee. So I think that it means that at least we are doing something useful for the community. I want to appreciate Martina, Kirsty, Sue, Justin. I want to talk to the graduating class that in life, you never stop learning. You must be open to learn every day. And there's a famous phrase that leaders are readers and readers are leaders. So from where you are, continue learning, continue interacting with other people in your field, and you'll continue to grow. And lastly, as human beings, we live in community. So accountability is your greatest ally. You need to have people around you who can check you out, challenge you, ask you how you're doing. Are you still on course or not? Get feedback. So I encourage you to be in some form of accountability with one or more people. So I want to thank you all and God bless you.
Thank you, Prof. Casti, welcome.
Hi, Justin. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. I'd really like to just echo the congratulations shared by Sue and Martina and Prof there. Congratulations to all of you. You started out as a much bigger cohort. Those of you who have stuck with it and put in the time and the effort and the hard work that we know is required as part of this course, are now reaping the benefits. And I'm really encouraged to hear from you all the different elements that have been important and that you've taken away from these sessions, and how it's helping and continues to help you in achieving your goals and working towards those next steps forward. I think that time and energy and the effort you've put in has really showed throughout the program, and I'm lucky that I run multiple sessions and I can see each time I meet with you a couple of months apart in these sessions how much your confidence has grown, how much more willing you are to share your answers, how much more freely the conversation and the discussions flows as these skills that you're learning and developing are coming into practice. And I'm really excited to see what you do with them moving forward. And I think just to kind of echo those moving forward steps, don't forget to stay an active member of this community. You've got amazing mentors, you've got an amazing cohort of peers. There are cohorts that have gone before you, like Justin's cohort, and there are cohorts that will come after you. So think about how you can use that network that you've built and created through this program, and how in future you might then be able to support future cohorts of young people by sharing your knowledge and experiences of going through this process and what you've done next. So just because you're a graduate now, don't lose us, don't leave us behind, because we're always here to support you.
Thank you, Casti. Let's appreciate our mentors and teachers. Let's appreciate. Wonderful. I've seen the class of 2023 top student. Let me welcome her to say hello. Millicent, kindly unmute and say hello to the students. She was the Molding for Work top student in 2023. Welcome, Millicent.
Hello, I hope you can hear me.
Yes, he can hear you.
Okay, thank you so much, Justin. And it's really wonderful to see all of you here graduating today. I was not actually the top, but just maybe among the top in the class of 2023. And later, I think this year I joined in as a trainer. And what I can advise the graduates is that you can just pick one topic, one skill, or one area that you are really interested in and become exceptionally good at it. For example, I really liked the topic on online and offline self-branding. And now I am a social media strategist. And Casti also introduced me to Canva. And just like 2 years later, I am a graphic designer. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Millicent. At this point, I want to welcome our guest of honor, a very special person who joined us today. He's the founder of Jakito Beverages Limited in Uganda. This is a pineapple industry producing 150 liters of pineapple juice and employing 6 young people. And the good thing is that he was the student for Molding for Work. He understood the program. So this is not someone who's not familiar with this program. This is someone who has read the Molding for Work program, understood everything, and then now he went to experiment the things he learned from this program. Let's welcome Frank from Uganda to give us the words of wisdom. Welcome, Frank.
All right. Thank you so much, Justin. It's a pleasure being here. I want to congratulate the 12 graduates that have graduated today. I know it wasn't an easy journey for them. I know the process. I trust the process. The process isn't easy, but I would like to congratulate them for that. Thank you for being consistent. Thank you for being reliable in each and everything. I know us youth want some things that are on a silver plate, but the country is not, all the world is not like that. First of all, before I start, I'd like to appreciate Miss Martina. Yes, Miss Martina. Miss Martina, after the graduation, we kept in touch, and there's the way she guided me. That's why I'm here on that road. Thank you so much, Miss Martina. Then another person is Miss Casti guided me in a way that strategize on my media, how to run on a Zoom. And I'd like to thank as well Madame Sue. Madame Sue, when we are in that process of learning, she told us that if you're consistent, all the things can be what? Can go to the to expected, as you know. And I'd like to thank the chairperson, Board of Trustees, Global Youth Forum, Mr. Benson Otembe. Yes, Mr. Benson Otembe. This, how you brought this thing, if it goes like this, it will impact more and more youth that are coming. Then another person I would like to thank is Peter. Peter has done a great job in my life. You're always there, and he pushes you each and every. He tells you that, oh, how far, where are you, how have you reached? And you're like, okay, I've reached here and here. He tells you, do this and this, do this and this. That's persistent and consistent checking on me made me do what? Something amazing. Yes, Miss Martina, before I continue, consistent and you know what you want. It is there, but if you're consistent and you know what you want, I'm telling you, you will benefit. I'm telling you, currently the photograph that you've seen there, the photo you've seen there was it last week? Last week when I won that grant. I won a 5,000 USD grant, and as well, I started of that, and it is where I'm going. Yes, and from there, it is not only that grant that I won. There are other grants that I won which you haven't seen there, and there are soon coming others. But what I can tell you is that since you've passed into this process, I trust this process. I know where I passed. I know, I'm telling you, I know this process. It isn't easy. From 398 applicants to 12, it wasn't an easy journey. To my fellow graduates, today is an International Youth Day, but if you know what you want, just trust the process. You will grow slowly by slowly. Process, you will go gradually. yes, you go gradually. That thing can help you improve on what. If you want to be employed, you have to be disciplined, you have to know each and everything, learn at least a new skill. If you want to employ yourself or start up something, make sure that you do that thing with discipline, provide that thing with quality, make sure that you're trusted, you're reliable. Those are the things, you're hardworking. It won't happen if you don't do those things. But make sure if you do those things, each and everything will go well on your side. I had a lot to say, but let me stop here because I'm not the graduate today. And as well, I have a graduation. Actually, even me, I have a graduation on 28th as a policy analyst from the Center for Policy Analysis. This year I was chosen as a fellow in research policy. Now we are graduating on 28th as a policy analyst. Thank you so much. I trust if you do that, you'll be able to do what? You'll be able to progress, you'll be able to prosper each and everything. I'll be checking on you. I know my modeling for work students, and I usually follow you on LinkedIn. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Justin.
Great testimony from Frank. If you want to see the change which Modeling for Work can do, kindly look at Frank right now. Thank you so much, Frank, and thanks for creating time to come and talk to the graduates of 2025 class. At this point, again, I want to go back to the students to get their feedback about the program. Now I want to understand if there's one thing you want us to change in the Modeling for Work program. What's the one thing you would like us to change as we improve on this program? It can be more than one thing. Please share with us, which will help us to improve this program. Yes, Larry.
If I can go, Justin, can I
Thank you,
give it a
Justin,
shot?
for the opportunity. I can say before first I recommend what I think should be changed or should be improved. I want to highlight something that still stays with me in my heart and everything is when we first started the session, how the training was arranged was something that really amazed me after I learned how it was growing and borrowing from one another or growing from the rest to the other one. I remember our first training session was came with a pre-training challenge that asked us what are our goals, what our passion, what our things like that. That is what we were asked. And it really struck me that I actually haven't ever sat down and thought about my ideal passion, my ideal goals, and things like that. So I just scrapped something for my pre-training challenge. And I thought, okay, now I'm trying to think about myself. Then the training session came. And I remember we had two facilitators. So our first training session was, I believe it was Casti and Georgia. Georgia was our training for the first session. And I remember one of us from the class, when we were in the breakout session, one of us said, actually, I don't have that long-term goal. I'm actually working on something. And what Georgia said was, having no plan is actually the start of having a plan. So for me, the first session is a turning point throughout my life as well as my whole training session, because it created that idea that even if I have no plan at the moment, then this is the beginning of my planning session. This is where I can really sit down, think about my life, think about the ideas, think about my passion, think about my purpose and everything, and try to draw from that and work towards it. So that first training session is what really made me have that commitment and that understanding that actually I can start somewhere even if I did not have plan and make it towards the end. So it was just but a reminder, and it was something that I want to recommend that the first part of the training session should remain the same, that it should not be changed. Even if other parts are moved or anything, it should stay the same, because it is something that makes one question you as a person and think about your life as a whole. It also asked about my goals. And in the breakout session, I remember I talked about wanting to do like a scale up of my studies, and it was, I think, in my long-term goals. But funny bit is my immediate goal became my long-term goal after the training session. But my long-term goal is what I'm actually achieving right now, like gaining those skills and even adding to my education, because finally I was able to do start my master's training, and have enrolled in my master's studies towards gender and development studies. It's something that I can say an eye-opener through the molding work has directed me in that path. So I want to say the first part of the training session should remain the same. It should not be changed. And the second recommendation is that this training is something that is actually required by many, and it's only a few that gets this. So mine is maybe to recommend molding for work be a scaled up kind of program, where maybe it could be integrated in higher education in different levels, so that right after your training and everything, especially those in undergraduate studies and everything, get access to it, so that once you finish your program and everything, you are able to know where to start from and not just to scramble anywhere and everywhere. So thank you, and back to you, Justin.
Thank you, Daria, for your feedback. I saw someone who had raised an hand. Godwin?
Yeah, thank you, Justin, for that. Thank you for noting my hand up. For me, I know you know that I like the hands-on experience on stuff, because now theory has been said and has been taught right away from school, primary level. Now let me take this case study with the certain program called the Billion Signature Ball, or there's a program in the Global Youth Forum that associates the football, where we met with you, Justin. So for this, I got to understand how to set up events, because my friend and mentor Mondi Peter also happens to be taught me practically how to move around personnel and resources when we are trying to set up an event, because I went there for the World Football Day and I volunteered and gave me the role to do the MC over the entire tournament. So I got to understand that all these things revolved around resource mobilization, as it has been said here that Omondi once asked, how will they go about without funds? But again, I wish that we could make amendments whereby wherever we've got a function as the GYF, and we have got students around in the county, in the constituency, where they can come and see, because there's that aspect of learning through observation, or learning by observation, whereby you come and you see what we do. Then from there, you'll have an assignment to go do what you see us do, because after all, we do 90% of the things here online. Most of us we haven't met physically. That's why I also encourage us that try to learn from what you haven't been given. That thing naturally. That's why GYF reverberates with me, because now for me to come and be introduced to the GYF is that I was called to give a talk about reimagining unemployment in the 21st century. I was lucky to be a quality control personnel at a couple refinery, where I got the in-job skills and experience, whereby I got to give it a weight that sometimes employability or employment can have challenging aspects. And what about entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship has already posted its challenges that requires funds. So I call upon anyone, whoever is listening at any corner in the world, that if you get an opportunity for somebody like me, please consider me, and feedback that you get to solve the APC problem. And I saw a report saying that it is on 17% track, and I want to be in that team that pushes it to an universal 7. Thanks, Justin, and I look forward to getting to solve more STD and entrepreneurship problems or give solutions. Thank you and congratulations, everybody, and thank you to the entire mentors and facilitators and Professor Benson for being there for us, and also Mondi Peter for bringing me in. He's the one that sourced me up and bring me to GIS. Thank you.
Thank you, Godwin. At this point, again, in the interest of time, others you can share on chat box, also on the WhatsApp group. Let me finish this session by reminding you of the words, and I think it's Nixon who said that this is just the beginning. This is not the end of the program. So we have gained the skills. It's your time now to go and execute whatever you have learned. In theory, go now do it practically. In as much as you learn, and then you go and sit down, a molding for work student or graduate, it will be of no essence if you don't execute. Let me welcome the founder and CEO of GIF so that we can hear from him. What next? What next after graduation? Thank you so much for listening to me, and congratulations once more. Thank you.
I'm trying to come on camera, my friends, but nice to see you. Thanks, Justin, for swinging in. I have chewed wisdom as well, but before I chime in, it wasn't on my list. But Prof, I want to confirm that you got all the bragging rights. because you got me into this trouble when you donated your first 1,000 to me when I visited the first children's home. So well done for putting me in the hot soup. So, so we give you all the bragging rights. But let me pass also the other bragging rights to all the mentors, the coaches, and everybody in this room today. You guys have built and continue to build something that is going to actually change the world. Sue, Martina, Casti, I know we got other guests who are to join us today, but they are held somewhere. Kieron and team, Georgia, and all the trainers, even other mentors who you have not even met. We got a chain of people behind me, and that gives me hope. So what is next should be like really, really straightforward. I'm trying to find my presentation somewhere, but you guys confused me with your great presentation. So I will go and try finding it just shortly, so then I can share with you guys what I think can be our next steps. But just like you've seen Justin, more often you are used to seeing Peter. But I want you to just see what Justin have done today. Meaning I can take off, I can go anywhere I want, and you will be sure that we've molded some students to take over. And I'm proud of Justin, Millicent down there, Ralia, what you've been doing with Ordinary Voices. Godwin, you traveled all the way from Nairobi to come and volunteer in Mombasa. Joan, I know you are doing a lot of things with the GPA. So each and every one of you, let us just pause for a second. You guys just clap for yourself for what you've been able to do. And that gives me hope. So this is your personal clap. You're not clapping to Peter. You're not clapping to anyone, but you are clapping for yourself based on what you've done and now what you have achieved. That is a clap for you. So how hard you clap for yourself, it is only God who will reward you on that. But I'm trying to find my presentation so I can just share with you like really, really quick what is coming on for you, which will be very exciting because I know only one person must have had a preview of this. And we had a call yesterday. I won't reveal the names, but that's what we, Justin, have been able to run us through, which has been like really, really amazing. And looking at all those statistics and what we've been able to achieve, you guys have just been outstanding in your own rights. So again, my presentation is just jumping everywhere, but I'll definitely find it and pull it back on. As they say, technology can be very challenging, but we manage really, really well. I hope you guys can still see it. So I'm just going to run you through. Those were our scores, and this was on analysis based on how you guys performed. So each of you have a chance to upgrade those scores. And how you will be able to upgrade those scores is what I will be able to show you just shortly. On areas you scored 1, 2, 3, or 4, you have a chance to upgrade those to even 5. Really, I'm still not sure how you scored 80% on this particular program. even me, I find it like really, really hard. But now we got a role model we can actually learn from and gather insights from. Meaning she has even set us a new fundraising record. So, all right. Justin, are you still able to see it? I'm just like, yeah, that is to purely appreciate all the trainers. You guys have been amazing. Without you guys, we would not be where we are today. So I deeply appreciate you for helping us co-create this. Right. So each of you will have this. For the first time, you have a certificate with an expiry date. Because every single time we go to university, I got my degree and it hasn't expired. I only got one qualification that expires. That is my archery GB training. How about bringing this expiry thing to our certificate? But why I bring this on board as I head to share with you what you guys are looking to do next, I want you to imagine yourself. If you are to pay for this program, you are going to pay around $2,000 to $3,000 US dollars. That is between $250,000 to $300,000 for this program. But because of love, care, commitment, and dedication of the trainers you guys have seen over here, you guys have been able to access that for free. And that's now where you are. Now, what can we then do to put this to the next level? i.e. keep that fire burning so that we can continue to impact more lives. That enabled us to think around how then are we going to help put this program to the next level and make it sustainable. So in addition to your certificate, which will expire, you will have an impact card. We call it a $1 billion impact card, which is based on volunteering. And on this, each member will have that. You will have a number on your SDG, in relation to SDG you are working on. And this is now how you will be renewing your card. You got to identify a community-based organization of your choice, or a non-governmental organization, or just an entity you want to volunteer at or in to advocate for your SDGs. Then you identify the skill you want to build. Like Godwin, you are talking about resource mobilization. Where can you go and volunteer or intern to enhance that skill? And then you got to donate 2 hours every single month to that organization to do something for them. And you cannot volunteer in your own organization. Rather, you cannot volunteer under Thrive Through Equality. It has to be somebody. Like me, I can't volunteer in Global Youth Forum. I got to find maybe Thrive Through Equality or somewhere else and go donate those 2 hours. For every time you volunteer, you capture your activities and post that on your LinkedIn group. And then you share the summary of all those activities you've done before 1st of July, so then we can verify. Then we will update your certificate, meaning we can give you an updated reference letter anytime you need it, which I think you have 3 every single year. And then you have to repeat that every single year to renew your certificate. Together, we can keep this momentum and we can keep this fire going and we can empower more young people. And I know earlier you are coming back with us. For the top students, I will just say probably top, if I look at the graduation list, top 4 students are already with Global Youth Forum. So Ralia is automatically becoming a trainer. So you'll be working with probably Sue and Martina on the financial literacy. So you're already on. I know, Frank, I think we got to get you back on as a trainer so that you can help us with the financial literacy and all those other things you are doing. And then Timothy, I know you are coming under Molding for Work. Joanne, I know you're already on. So each and every one of you, we encourage you to pass this dollar of impact so that together we can continue delivering impact. And And I think that covers a bit of what's next. Justin, back to you.
Thank you, Peter. Let's appreciate Peter. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for creating time to join this special occasion on a special day, today being the International Youth Day. We really do appreciate you for joining, and we don't take your presence for granted. At this point now, let me give the members, you see you have 7 more minutes, 3 more minutes. In any case, you have a question, you can raise any feedback before we call this meeting off.
Justin, I think we got the closing remarks from Patron, and Patron, I think he's in the house as well.
Patron will share.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when ready, you just give us a shout.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Good evening. It's a big family, a global youth forum. I remember those times when we were doing interviews when Peter was telling us that you need to do this and that so that you're able to secure the scholarship. This is Gittens. I'm happy to be part of the graduating team today. So number one, I would like to just say a big thank you to the entire Global Youth Organization, starting all the way from the mentors and my fellow colleagues, because each and everyone served a purpose. For instance, you poured into our cups. To my colleagues, they are always ready. In case of anything, they could remind us on the group that you need to join the meeting. And to Peter, we don't know what we can give you. Maybe we just pray for blessings. To Casti, you taught us about budget, and it's just a lot. So today is a good day. We are reflecting on the good things as far as Global Youth Organization is concerned. For me, I was passionate about the SDG number 3. That is, everybody deserves good health and well-being. So currently, I'm building a teleconsult platform where once it's ready, I'll share on the group. But right now, we are still testing it. I'm focusing on cardiovascular diseases. As we all know, 32% of the mortalities in the world are because of the cardiovascular diseases. And it's just the little things that we always ignore. So this teleconsult it's being built on the basis of I'm focusing on preventive medicine, because treating somebody with a heart attack, hypertension, and all those other chronic illnesses is difficult, but preventive medicine is the way to go. Eating healthy, doing exercises. So once I'm done, I'll be launching my teleconsult platform. It's called CardioMed Consultancy. So with those few remarks, I would like to pause there because I know time is much spent. And maybe a few recommendations that I would like to just pause.
Thank you, Gittens. In the interest of time, please, you can share it on our WhatsApp group. Thank you so much. We appreciate the work you are doing. At this point, let me now welcome our patron to give us the closing remarks. Welcome, patron.
Asante Sana, I'm delighted to be able to join you for this special occasion. I've been, as usual, fulfilling the patron's role, which is to stay firmly in the background, but I've actually been sitting at Peter's shoulder for the whole of this special gathering. So I'm also time barred, so I shall be brief. May I thank all of you, all board of advisors under Professor Benson's very able guidance, for the critically important contribution that you all make to the steady growing status of all that GYF Kenya undertakes. And Benson, thank you for acknowledging the vital work for GYF Kenya undertaken by my good friend, the late Gareth Davis. To all those of you who make such a vital contribution to way back and lost. Oh. Got it on. All right. Jolly good. So to all those of you who make such a vital practical contribution to the program and activities delivery, I'm deeply grateful. I'm deeply grateful to all of you. The participants are extremely lucky to be the beneficiaries of your wisdom, your enthusiasm, your commitment, and your skills expertise. And my congratulations to Justin, our GYF Secretary General, for being an excellent young ambassador for GYF Kenya. So to all of you, Asante Sana, thank you so much indeed. And to to our amazing CEO Peter, whose remarkable vision for GYF Kenya has grown exponentially during the past decade. As we say in the world of scouting, bravo. And to our guest speaker this afternoon, Frank, thank you for sharing your own thoughts and experiences. I enjoyed your exuberant presentation today. I can't think anybody could possibly be, should we say, unexcited in your vicinity. So as I say, keep the enthusiasm, keep the flag flying. So notwithstanding all those thank yous, now to the stars of the show. Congratulations to you on what I would call your double graduation. Now, you may be thinking that the patron has not been properly briefed. Not at all. You have graduated as a Moulding for Work practitioner in a sphere of your choice. Before the program began, you were something else entirely different. Keen, but frustrated, enthusiastic to achieve, but with no clear idea, perhaps, of a way forward. Now you are a graduate, you are a practitioner, empowered and enabled. As such, you are now in a position to actualize what previously, without the gift of the people to whom I've given my thanks, what you previously could not do, or not with any certainty of success. You have been on a journey of discovery of what works and why, as well as what doesn't and why. That makes you also a graduate from the University of Life. So congratulations. Now, this empowerment is based on some fundamental rules in life. First, that your present circumstances do not determine where you can go. They merely determine where you start from. Second, never ask anyone to do anything that you cannot or will not do yourself. This simple rule is grounded and ensures that you are always on the ball, fully capable. You can speak with clarity and with authority, and then follow it up with concrete action as an example to those whom you are guiding, encouraging, or leading. And why does this matter? Because when you find yourself in any group of 50 people, quite literally anywhere in the world, you can be sure of one thing, that 49 of them are talkers and you are the doer. So if you want others to walk the journey with you, you must help them to take ownership of the task. So lead with authority, communicate with clarity, take responsibility, act with compassion, and remember the GYF motto, together we are one. So in everything that awaits you out there, I wish you all every future success and a continued very happy association with GYF Kenya in the years ahead. So congratulations to you all and God bless. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you so much, Patron. I can say, let me recognize our students who are not around during the graduation, but again, I can see they joined later on. Ismail, we do recognize you, and James. Thank you so much, students, mentors, coaches, the CEO, patron, and the former students for Molding for Work. Today was really a great day for all of us. I think being the International Youth Day, we cannot forget this day forever at GYF in our books. So as GYF, we wish you all the best. We are ready to support you anytime you need our support, and be ready to work with us this journey as you start now. Peace. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye.
Congratulations and goodbye.